You are in flight. Everything is normal. When suddenly, on the engine warning display, read the title of the failure. Also notice the check at on both PFD, indicating that there is a difference in the aircraft attitude displayed to the pilots. There is no ECAM page associated with the ADIRS, so the cruise page remains on the system display. The attitude cross-check demanded by the ECAM procedure is carried out by comparing the PFD attitudes with that of the standby horizon. In this example, the first officer PFD, which shows a different attitude to that given by the captain's PFD and the standby horizon, is likely to be the one at fault. Having identified which PFD is giving the incorrect attitude display, the AT heading switch should be selected to that side. In this case, the switch must be selected to the First Officer 3 position. The pilot flying will ask you to perform the ECAM actions. You, as pilot non-flying, read and perform ECAM actions. Perform ECAM action. IR3 is now supplying the First Officer side. The aircraft attitude on the First Officer PFD is back to normal. Check at indications have disappeared. Clear navigation. Notice that as the status page is empty, the status reminder is not displayed, so everything is normal. ECAM action completed. We will continue with an ADR1 fault, which normally supplies ATC1. Let's assume you are the pilot non-flying. You are in flight, in cruise, and everything is normal. On the engine warning display, read the title of the failure. Notice on the PFD, the speed, altitude, Mach, and barometric indications are lost. The procedure requests you to switch the air data switch to the captain position. The pilot flying will ask you to perform the ECAM actions. You, as pilot non-flying, read and perform ECAM actions. Perform ECAM action. By switching the air data switch to Captain 3, ADR3 supplies the captain's PFD, ND, and the DDRMI instead of the faulty ADR1. ADR1 has to be switched off. Continue ECAM action. ADR1 is now off, which has led to a ground proximity warning system fault. After review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear navigation. Ground proximity warning system has to be switched off. Continue ECAM action. After review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear to see the status page. Clear navigation. The status page is displayed for review. A green message advises us that the approach capability is degraded to Cat 3 single only. You can see in the Inoperative Systems column that ADR1 and Cat 3 Dual are now inoperative. The ground proximity warning system is also unavailable due to the ADR1 fault. After confirmation from the pilot flying, you can clear the status page. Clear the status page. ECAM action completed. Let's now see a demonstration of an in-flight radio altimeter abnormality. You are the pilot non-flying. You are in descent. Everything is back to normal. On the engine warning display, read the title of the failure. Observe that the radio height is now measured by radio altimeter 2. As there is no associated procedure, after review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear navigation. The status page is displayed, showing inoperative systems and aircraft information. With only one RA, Cat 3 is unavailable, and the failure of RA1 causes the loss of the ground proximity warning system. After review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear status. You are flying an approach manually, with RA1 still faulty. On the engine warning display, read the title of the failure. As there is no associated procedure, after review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear navigation. The status page is displayed, showing inoperative systems and aircraft information. With both RAs faulty, both autopilots are lost in approach, as well as the auto callouts. After review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear status. The ECAM system display automatically reverts to the cruise page, and the status reminder is displayed on the engine warning display. The first part of the navigation abnormal operation is now complete.